I'm Pastor Jake. Talking to someone the other day, and they were talking about loving thy neighbor. So I kind of asked them, well, who is your neighbor? And they were, well, these are people that I'm around all day, my family and all them. I said, well, you know, let's go deeper into this. Matthew 22, verses 36 through 40. Jesus tells them to love God with all your heart, your mind, your soul, and your strength. Then he turns around, he said on the second one, commandment, which he said is a new one, is love your neighbor as yourself. All the laws hinge on this. He's talking about the commandments. You know, God gave 10 commandments, and then everybody kind of gets them confused with the messianic laws, which Moses got, which was 613. There is a difference. God gave us some laws that he wanted us to follow, just everyone to follow, even including the Sabbath, including loving your, you know, not lying, not stealing, not committing adultery. But then, you know, I had to explain about the neighbor thing. The neighbor thing is this. In Luke chapter 10, verses 25 through 37, a lawyer come up to Jesus trying to tempt him. He says, Master, who is your neighbor then? Well, Jesus tells him. He said, the Good Samaritan. The Good Samaritan is that person, and the story goes like this. A man was traveling, he got robbed, beaten, and just left on the side of the road. Some other people came, a priest and some other people come, and they just walked on the other side. But then there was a guy, he was Samaritan. Now the guy who got beat up and everything was Jew. They usually didn't have any interactions. They usually would just pass on the other side of each other. But he didn't. He took care of the man, he bandaged him up, took him to an inn, and the next day gave the innkeeper some money to take care of the man even further. Jesus at the end of it asked the guy, he said, well, who was the neighbor through all this? And he said, the man that helped him. He said that was the man who would go out of their way to help somebody else. That wouldn't just leave somebody stranded. Who would want the same thing done to you as you'd want somebody to do to others. You know, that's that whole thing, is do unto others as they do unto you. Well, you want goodness is done to you. You don't want nothing evil. That is your neighbor. That is that person that is kind and courteous. Those are your neighbors. That's who Jesus is talking about. He's not talking about the person next door, the person around you. He's talking about those who will do to you and do good to you, just like you should be doing good to others.